I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds, with a reach of 81 inches.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power.
Joe Louis, the brown. Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. This bout is a lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. And that's the opening bell, round one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't land that jab. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This counter-fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That counter shot lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously...
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Joe Louis just got caught. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. with the advantage so far, but how does the... There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won the hand down.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
When you find somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Got out of the way of that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares anything to turn.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. These two were made for each other. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both men sit back for just a moment. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Did you see that? And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nope, that jab, not very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a... Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice. And Bo is dazed. How did they not go down? We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he misses with that jab. Hook misses. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. On to the 6th round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
No rest for the weary. Jab misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. That big hook doesn't land. That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means. But they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Got out of the way of that right hook. Straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when
Big Daddy goes down.
Bang. He's done this time. Dog.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
what a build-up, what a journey towards this fight, what a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it, the fighters enjoyed it, I certainly enjoyed it, and what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating.
They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We're live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Muhammad Ali. This bout is one of the hottest tickets around. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Clean left jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. The right hook just missed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you don't use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down, or even predict which way you're moving.
Hey, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bow, ring away. You walk back to the clock.
And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him, Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Only catching air with that hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that hook. Through the hook, didn't land. Punch output, thought there would be some more action here. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And they are delivering. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this
Oh,
action.
shit.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fade with him, pickpocket him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Miss with that jab. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Do you believe this? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So
this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards were. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe to toe with them, and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good fight, bro.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, who weighed in at... So here comes Saul Alvarez. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
Lots of hype as... So here we go. Should be a good one. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook, but it doesn't score. Do you believe what we are seeing? A nice breeze in the air, Johnny. This has to feel a little foreign to these two fighters who are so used to fighting indoors.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard and so different.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Straight right, just missing. Needs to put some combination work. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And around round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. Big round, now relax.
Here's the bell for round two. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. These judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Both men step back for just a moment. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh my word! What an upset here as Alvarez goes down! It happened. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hand. The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectation. Here we go for round one. You'd like to see more jabs. These two fighters are made for one another. The jab doesn't quite connect. fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of defense here at all. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, split. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Missing with that right hook. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
So much firepower here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. That big hook doesn't land. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful. They don't punch themselves. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be... There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pop areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut and skim and go for speed.
Well, we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what they're...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. This is a very... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Here's a counter. Joe Louis in trouble. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level snapping.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. He shows this.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. A very competitive round. with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for... This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And now they're right back into the fray.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This trainer has a pep talk now. Here we go. It's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
It's all offense all the time. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time. There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you as you enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Swing and a miss with that jab. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What